Self-awareness is the key to growth. Be aware. Be a conscious living being. Know your impact you have on the room. Know when you are derailed by the voices in your head. Know when you are feeling insecure. Understand when you're activated and your perfectionism kicks in. The more you understand how you tick and what makes you work, the more you can navigate the world around you. It sounds simple because it is. It's kind of challenging to do in the real world because there's so many voices working against us all the time. And if we empower the voice inside, empower the light inside, we will find a way. And acknowledge sometimes that we are what's creating the obstacles. We are dampening our light. We are not standing in our greatness. We are standing in some version of ourselves that's not worthy. We got to awaken the person that says, I belong there. I belong there. I see myself there. I was born there. I just got confused and I'm back here, but I'm headed back. Talk to yourself like that and know how you navigate the world. And forgive yourself when you stumble and learn from it. Learn to adjust, adapt, become a chameleon, and reserve the right to change your mind. You've gone down one path, that's really not resonating anymore. It's not working. I'm going to go over here, and it's okay that did not work. I'm now doing this. If you keep doing that, you will find yourself in a beautiful place when things are really starting to work. It's not all going to work. Life is not like that. You're not going to have every single part of your life perfectly functioning like rainbows, gumdrops, and bluebirds. I love saying that. And maybe you can. It has not worked for me, but I have enough happening. Remind me that, I am really making this happen, in large part due to my self-awareness and forgiving myself for being the crazy person I am. All of my quirks and oddities, my nerdiness, and all the things that I do and am, I just take them and go with it because that's who I am, stuttering and all. Every choice we make is a chance to learn. Every choice we make is a chance to take a new direction. Every choice we make is a chance to reinvent ourselves and to restart the engine, to reboot and be who we are truly meant to be as we peel the layers of doubt and perfectionism and imposter syndrome off of us and reveal the beautiful light and love that we are. In fact, I've got videos on all that stuff. You should check them out because it'll help you recognize the things we do to sabotage ourselves. How many times have you wanted to do something and you felt you weren't ready? Imposter syndrome. How many times have you said, no one's going to like it. I really can't do this. I need some more time. I'm going to be judged. I don't want to be embarrassed. I'm going to make a fool of myself. We're so mean to ourselves. Don't listen to that voice. Watch this instead. Healthy self-talk. How many times have you found yourself counting the blessings of others? Oh, they're doing all that stuff and I'm doing this and they're doing that and I'm doing this and they're doing that and I'm doing this. To find your own success. This is what these videos are about. It's about the things we do to torture ourselves. And we must be self-aware and looking at how we see the world, how we think the world perceives us, and how we navigate accordingly. If we don't know who we are, we cannot navigate the shenanigans that are thrown our way every day, all day, for our whole lives. I'm thinking about a friend who makes a lot of money, and he always wanted to be seen as someone that made a lot of money and have a lot of money. And he has a lot of money, and no one cares. Because everyone around him has money, and quite frankly, they have more money than he does. And suddenly he spent his entire life striving for this thing, this cash cow, which he achieved, that means nothing to him. It was meant more to them than to him, and they don't care that he actually achieved it. So he's lost all his motivation because he was never driven by this, and he let the voice of the outside world dictate who he was. I would beware of building a life that you think you want for others, because you can't read their minds. Even if they tell you what they think they want you to be, do you know what they really believe? You don't know. It is much safer and much more courageous to be who you are and do what you want to do for you. Be out of your way and don't let other people mold the person you think you want to be and put that in the way. And then block your light, block what you really want, and block who you really are. No matter how high you grow, if you are not standing in your own greatness, it will not matter. It will not matter. That's why you see these politicians and these people striving for this fake publicity thing, and they are empty and sad, and they're turning their pain on us. And the whole world is suffering from people who are not self-aware. There is no way that people on television in these political chairs truly believe the things they're saying. They're saying these things because they want their constituents to believe in them. They can't believe that craziness. They're smart people. I would imagine some of them do. But for the most part, they're just putting a show on so they can get votes. Meanwhile, the people that are voting for them or not think they look like fools because they look ridiculous. They sound like kids on the playground in 8th grade, maybe even 5th grade. And even I think we don't sound like they do. It's horrible. And it's all because they have let what they think the world wants them to be mold who they are. And they've buried who they really are so far deep inside, they no longer have access, and they're too scared to go, you know what? My bad. I was wrong. Here's the real me. And the ones that do tend to step out of that limelight, and they're better for it. It's really sad because we do need to have people running this country that are running it from an authentic place, from a place of love, from a place of true desire to build America, and a true desire to help people. From what I can tell, there's not many doing that. And so we're being dragged along through the shenanigans, trying to figure out how to keep on steady ground while the empire is crumbling. I don't want to say that because I don't think America's crumbling, but it's definitely been shaken to its core. And it's going to take all of us spreading love and light and support and empathy and compassion to turn this around. We have to give our brothers and sisters who have lost their way because they've been lied to an off-ramp. It's okay, my brothers and sisters, you've been lied to. You are still welcome home. Come home. Come home. We're in this fire together. Can you imagine if a politician said that? The way out of this is compassion and understanding, and think, you know what? If the roads had been differently, I might have ended up there too and would be believing a lie that I built my life upon and would have no way to step down without admitting that I made a mistake. They don't have to, because we're going to say, you know what? We love you. We love you. It is okay. We are confused too. And there's no reason to be pitting each other against one another, because that's what other countries want. They want America to disintegrate from the inside out. This is all about being in our own way. We are in our own way. We are one of the greatest countries in the world because we fight for what we believe is right. Sometimes we're too self-righteous. Sometimes we're in too much business. Sometimes we're doing too much in the world. We are. And it's an ideal that deep inside a lot of us want to strive for. That has not changed. What's changed is people have built these personas around themselves that are not real, and people who are looking at them believe they're real, and it's one fake thing after another. One side calling the other side fake, and they're the fake ones. It's just mind-boggling. And I believe that if we can get out of our own way and go back to the light and the love and the self-compassion, the self-understanding, the self-forgiveness, we can find our way through this by forgiving ourselves and forgiving each other. It's not going to help by demonizing people that don't believe what you believe. I have lost a lot of friends who believe things I just don't believe. And I've tried to be compassionate. I've tried to understand, but if I'm real, some of their beliefs are totally against me. Not just what I believe, but they're against me. If some policies come into place, I will be the person that will be impacted directly, and I will continue to have to live in fear. And I don't want to do that. Still, I welcome those brothers and sisters back into my arms, into my heart. We can get through this if we can learn to speak to each other and get out of our own way. Because sometimes the only thing in our way is us. If you like this video, be sure to check out this one and this one. Playlist and a video and a playlist, one of the two. Okay, I'll see you there.